Alright, what ups, everybody, what ups? We are beginning to code Doodle Jump, so let's go. Yes, okay, so Doodle Jump, it's a fun game. I remember I used to play it, I think I did. And I really should be wrapping these all in HTML tags. I never do that. I completely forgot about the tags themselves. So, until Sean reminded me. So, let's see. Script type equals text slash JavaScript. I'm doing it anyway because conventions. Then we got a reference p5 min.js script. Oh, my bad. Slash script there, and we'll paste that, and then we will say doodle jump.js like this. Now in here we will have a function setup. There we go. And we will say create canvas, which will be our gaming window. For now we'll make it 500 by 500. Draw, we will say background 51. There we go. And we have an error? No? Oh, do we reference it correctly? Gosh, this is the only time I've had problems with this. It's because of this? No? Oh gosh. This is the only time I've had problems with this. What's wrong here? Do I have the correct? Yes, I do. Doodle space jump? Could it be the space? Oh gosh. Can I inspect element? Why am I already having trouble? There's nothing logged in the console. We have our head, and we go for both of them. Doodlejump.js. Okay. I can't debug this if it's not giving me any errors. Is it actually... See, this is what happens when I use the HTML tags. Let's save it. Let's go into the draw. Here, let's just copy and paste. Console.log. Hello. Oh, cancel. And we get nothing. What in the world? Function. What's wrong with this now? What am I not doing? I reference p5, right? I reference doodlejump.js. What's up, Mojang team fan? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Right now, I'm struggling to even get started. This is ridiculous. Nothing's happening. But I've literally got all of this. Okay, let's try putting console.log here. Flag. Let's copy this. Let's paste it here. Okay, none of this is happening. Do we correctly reference all of these? I put it in head tags. What is wrong with this at this point? I don't understand. Do I have the correct index in here? Yes, I do. Reference doodle jump. Here, let's create body tags. Onload equals test. And then we'll say body. Here we go. Function test. Console.log flag. Test is not defined. Oh, test. I think I have to put those. Nope, test is still not defined. Are we incorrectly referencing Doodle Jump? doodle jump.js. But function test isn't correct. Here, let's say test thing. There. What is this? What? I don't understand. Testing isn't a function. Cool, by the way, do I remember you? Maybe if I go to your channel, I will remember you. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh, thank you for liking the stream. I appreciate it. I'm not sure that I do, and I apologize for it. But right now, I'm baffled. How many times have I done this? Alrighty, see you later, Sean. Peace, peace. I'm literally gonna look back at my other. I'm copying this. I forgot the R in JavaScript. Dude, this is why I don't like web development. Oh my gosh. 5 minutes later, there we go. Let's go back here. Let's delete the flags. Got the R in JavaScript, and that took me 5 minutes to realize. Info, there we go. Let's exit. Okay, now we're beginning. I should reset this, and I should try again, but whatever. This is the width. We'll make this 400 by like 600. It's like we need it to be taller than it is long. But let's see. Let me get a sip. Okay. Let's create a doodler. Doodler.js. That is the actual name of them, if you didn't know. I was looking on the wiki. Doodler, and I can't see it because it's outlined. Doodler.js. Let's move to Flappy Bird. Not Flappy Bird. Why am I going to Flappy Bird? Where is Doodle Jump? There we go. Doodler.js. Now within here, we are going to say this.x equals x. This.y equals y. This, or you know what? I forgot. This.location equals create vector x comma y. This dot, let's see, I need my mom. Okay. This dot velocity equals create vector, and we will say 0 0 for now. I'm not exactly sure. This dot static equals or I can't use that. This dot enemy equals enemy. So you'll have an x, y, enemy. Let's also give it a color. So this dot color equals color. Within Doodle Jump.js, here, let me move this here. We need this gravity, or not this, gravity. Let's make it a var. Var gravity equals, let's see, something like 0.3. So that'll be good. So now we will create a function. Function update. My bad. Doodler.prototype.update equals function. So within the update function, we will say if this.enemy, or yes, if this is an enemy, then we will do this. Else we'll just do this. So let's say if it's not an enemy, we have to create gravity on it. So when we do this, we have to do this dot velocity dot y plus equals gravity. So that should be that. When we do this dot enemy really doesn't need a function, or I don't really have a purpose to update that one as of right now. Prototype dot draw. Don't want to misspell anything again. Let's make a draw function. We will make them ellipses. We'll say ellipse x y I'd like a size. Yeah, let's just do a size. Size, s equals size, size, color, velocity, whether it's an enemy or not, this dot s, right, I need to put the this dots in front of the x's, so that's cool. Now within, yes, that should be good. So no stroke, or actually, I don't, let's make the stroke white. Stroke 255, stroke weight, something like 3. Fill this dot c. There we go. Yes, we are good. Let's make a handle keys. Or no. What we need is an on key press. On function key pressed. So within here we are going to say switch key code, and we want the no. Well, I guess we want a key pressed, but I kind of want an on click. My bad. On click. You know what? Let's just do a key code. And we don't really need if key code equals, what is this space? Here, let's just console.log key code. Let's do this. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There, nope. Okay, escape, there. And let's do this, 32. So if key code equals 32, jump. So we need an apply force. Let's X out of here. We want them to jump. So doodler.prototype.jump equals function. And really, I don't think we need an update function. I don't think we need to do this within the update function. I think what we can do is just say this dot vel, or this dot location dot add this dot vel. I think that's really all we have to do. So we can do not dot jump. We need to do apply force equals function, and we will add the force in here. So within here we are going to say how are we gonna do this? We could do something like with mass and everything, and it'd be really cool, but let's just add the force. So you'll say this dot vel this dot velocity dot add force. Yes. Okay. So that's pretty simple. I kind of had a tough time thinking about that for some reason. And then we'll say this dot vel dot multiply by 0.8 or something, because we want that dwindling down. Apply force is looking good. I'll leave that commented out. We'll say, well, first we actually need to create the doodle. Var player, the doodler, if I didn't make that clear, player equals new doodler. Within doodler, we give it an XY enemy or not. So X will be width over 2. Its height will be height minus like 50. It's not an enemy. And it is, what is it? Size should be like 20, color should be color, oh. There we go. Do we have an error? We do not have an error. I want all of them. I want all of them. Give me all of them. Yeah, we'll just do that. For some reason, oh right, player.update, player.draw. There we go. Just do info. So width over 2, height. It's not wanting to do anything, which is interesting. So we give it the X, Y, false, 20 color. So X, Y, enemy, size, color. Cool. We have an update, which is nice. Oh, right. We create the vector, but it's 0, 0. Oh, but that should still be good. Oh, no. It's this dot vel dot x. This dot vel, not vel, location. My bad. There. Nice. Okay, so now we have this yellow dot. Let's make it a little bit bigger. There we go. That'll be our doodler. Now if we come into here, press space, we want player.apply force of 0 and -1, and that might possibly no. Okay, so it's not applying the force as of right now. Let's just do apply force out here. Not exactly sure if it's okay. Yes, so this is fine. The problem here is it's not actually moving. So we add the force. So force is a create vector. My bad. I seem to be forgetting a lot of things today. Nope. Oh, we have. Thought we had an apply force. We do have an apply force. Player. Yes, and it's a doodler. We have an apply force. Okay, there. There we go. Cool. What we need now is this to be much greater. It'll probably need to be even greater than that. So we need to keep saying player.apply force 0 and then gravity. No? It's not going down. I'm not sure why. Add. We add the force. Yes. Okay. Player.apply force. Gravity. Good. Negative gravity? Oh, my goodness. Create vector. Why do I always forget this? Vector. There we go. This needs to be positive gravity. I always seem to do this incorrectly. Okay. That's good. Okay, cool. So we fall. And we can jump. Really, we don't even need a jump, which is my mistake. So let's do this real quick. We will say if player dot inbounds or player dot lock dot y is greater than height. If that happens, end game. Let me just wrap these in. End game. There we go. Oh goodness, why am I? Function end game. Cool. End game. really don't need that comment. We're keeping it there though. So we apply gravity. So that's cool. I kind of want it to be greater, but I don't want it to be too great. So if we do handle keys. So first, my bad. First, I'm just gonna do no loop text game over width divided by 2, height divided by 2. We'll text align to the center. Text align center. Here we go. So if we lose, we draw text. Handle keys is not a function. Function handle keys. There we go. Now we should be good. Okay, so you see game over. So you can see saying game over. I need to do here. I'm just doing this now for some weird reason. No stroke. We will say fill. I'm gonna make it blue. No, I want green. So RGB there. If we do text size, something like 60. There we go. Game over. Cool. Looking good. I'd like this to be a little bit greater. If we do like 90. That's cool. I'm liking it. Let's make this not such a harsh color. Let's make these all 9s then. Oh wait, that's too dark. Let's keep these as Fs. And let's set these to like, I'll set this one to like 90 or 70. There we go, it's not such a harsh color. So what we want now, then handle keys, is if key is pressed or key pressed, or I forgot. P5 key is pressed. Key is down. Key is down. 38 is the one that has left. I don't know what's booping at me. Oh, here, we'll just wrap these in. Else if key is down 40, 38, 39, 40, those are just the keys. Now what we want to do is say apply force. Player apply force. We'll say we will say like 1, 0 because that is to the left. It actually needs to be -1, 0. This needs to be +1. Do I handle keys? I do handle keys. Let's see. We will console.log flag. Flag. There. Okay. Okay, so for some reason it's not wanting to do it. Oh, right. Left arrow, right arrow. That's what they are. Cool. So that worked. Let's quickly say this.vel. Can I say constrain? How do I? I'm not exactly sure. Let's keep it like this. Let's make it start a little bit higher. Minus like 90. So now it starts a little bit higher. Let's make gravity a little bit stronger. There we go. That looks good. Now what we need is a platform. function platform. So we save this platform.js. Cool. We gotta reference it now. Platform. Cool. What we need to do now is a this.x is x, this.y equals y, this dot size, or s equals s, size, x, y, s. So, within here, we actually need, we could say that x and y are their relative screen size, or we could say that they are relative to the map itself. Now, I'm not sure what I would want to do. Let's for starters, let's just make them relative to the screen size, because I'm not exactly sure. So within platform, we need to draw platform.prototype.draw function. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There. So within this, we need a rectangle. Let's give it a color also. Size. I don't know why it does that. This dot c equals c. Color. So we'll say fill. This dot c. No stroke, or actually stroke. 255. Stroke weight will be like 3. And then we will say this dot x, this dot y, this dot size, that's the width. I actually want the height to be a little bit smaller, maybe something like 10, 15, that'll be good. So now if we create a new, here, var platforms equals an array. This is where object-oriented programming comes in, because I could just kind of inherit from Doodler. But we will actually, here, let me get a sip. This dot update. See, this is where it gets difficult. Within Doodle Jump, I'm gonna be transforming it relative to the doodler's y. I think. No. I think what we need to do is have. Ooh, this is interesting, because the way Doodle Jump works is your doodler stays relatively near here, or does it? Here, let's check. Doodle Jump. I can't really remember what it does. Does it stay in the middle? Oh, it looks like it just stays in the middle. So we will just transform on the y, and we will go negative. It's confusing, but the way JavaScript, or not JavaScript, P5 is set up, it'd just be easiest to do it the confusing way, or the not so nice way. So we have a draw, we have a doodle, we have the platforms. Now within platforms, we say platforms.push, or here we'll just say for var I equals 0, 0, 0, I is less than something like, I don't know, 50, I plus plus. Here, let's do 10 for now. Oop, there. So for I equals 10. This will be each row, I guess. No, I don't know how this should happen. See, because every once in a while there are just random ones. Here, you know what we will say? For var I equals 0, I is less than 10. For var j equals 0, j is less than 10, j equals plus. So we will possibly be making like 100 of them. But really I only want to make like, just make it 3 and 3. So that's 9, that's essentially 10. Platforms dot push new platform. We need an x, y, and so we will say noise var x equals noise noise of I comma j times times width, and then y is going to be noise I comma or j comma I times height. That's just the way I'm going to do it for now, but this right here is relative to the screen width and height. So now we do x, y, the size will be like 50, you know what, let's make it 35. 35, let's make the color, there needs to be a random color function. Oh, yeah, okay. We'll make this one like 8. So we didn't get any right because we never say for var I equals 0, I is less than platforms dot length I plus plus. It would say platforms dot push, or not push, platform of I dot draw. There we go. Let's actually move this under here. I'll delete that and I will move that there. Cool. We still are not drawing them. Nothing's showing up there. So this is happening. We need here, you know what? We're gonna say platforms. We have 9 platforms as expected. X and Y, nice. X and Y, Let's look at the color. No, okay. So they're all a nice size. Really, this needs to be width. I'm gonna change S to W. Oh right, that was why. Okay, W is not defined. This dot W. Cool. Now we have platforms, as you can see. We do need a platform directly under the doodler. So let's give the doodler a platform. Platforms.push. We will say platforms.push new. I don't know why that took me so long. I was just getting my bearings. And we will say player.lock.x player.lock.y plus 20 or 50, something like that. Color, no, 35. We'll just make this one slightly larger, just because. With the color being same color, 80FO. There we go. Okay, so obviously we need to subtract the initial platform. You know what? We don't need an initial platform. That's just too much math. What we need is to create the vector of the doodler. If it's not an enemy, so the y value is the only thing that needs to change. So enemy, if it's an enemy or not enemy, If it's an enemy, or if it's not an enemy, then we will make that 0, else we'll make it 5. Okay, let's make this like negative 10. Okay, let's make it negative like 20. Okay, cool. Well, that works. What I'd like to do is I'd like to have more. I'd like for here. Let's do this differently. Let's not have a J. Let's have a here. Let's just do noise of I times width and height. Let's see. I'm just gonna do I times I. So right now we only have 3. So what I want to do is for every few y's. So var y equals 0, or y is less than height y plus plus, and let's actually move all of this into here. There we go. Okay, what is this from? Tab. So y screen y. Let's just name it screen y. Probably overcomplicating this. Not exactly sure why I'm doing that. Anyways, we'll do this. No, that doesn't need one. So the y is just a screen y. We don't actually need. Here, let's just change this back to y. There. Y. There we go. Var x equals noise of I and y. Now, not always are we going to have here, we'll say if noise of y comma I is greater than 0.5, then we will push the new platform. And then we won't do anything else. So we will say plus equals, let's do 50. Oh, we have an error, seems. Oh goodness. Yes, that's why. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, let's just exit out of there. Then here, yeah, I bugged it out. Oh wait, no, I don't want to reverse image search. Just go back. Let's go back. There we go. Okay. Cool. Now we have everything in the middle. Which is odd. Okay, well, cool. This kind of works. They like to be grouped up, it seems. Yes, okay. Cool. We'll just do this. That'll be good. Let's make the width greater. Let's make it more like 55. There we go. I don't know if I should have a stroke on them. I'd like a stroke on. Yeah, let's not put a stroke on them for now, just to see what it would look like. No stroke. I think it would look bad. Yeah, I don't like how that looks. But I mean, it looks better when they're when they're actually, I'd like a border on them, but I want to make it so that it looks like they're all one. It looks bad either way, really. I could possibly merge two platforms if they collide with each other, something like that. Yeah, let's just leave it like that. I don't like it, but we'll do it. Or you know what? Let's just keep back the stroke. There. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so within update, we want a platform that collides with, oh my bad, platform prototype dot collides with equals function, and here, let me delete that one. And let's see, doodler. So, we have to check if this dot y is, or here we'll just say math dot abs this dot y. No, you know what? This dot y is no. This dot y minus doodler dot y. So the doodler's y should be less than that's y. So this should be less than 5 pixels, or whatever the velocity is. So yeah, okay. So if that happens, then we have to check if doodler dot velocity dot y is positive. So if it's greater than 0, then we don't want to have it, want to return false. Here we'll just say return false. So if it's greater than 1, or if it's less than 1, actually, we'll return true. And when it collides with, so we will have to loop through each one. If platforms of I dot collides with player, and really I should be saying player dot collides with, but we have too many methods within player and I'd like to put it into platform. So if that happens, then we'll say player dot apply force 0 comma negative. How much should I do for here? Let's just do -10 for now. Okay. Player. Cool. Okay, so let's try this. Nope. Okay. This isn't working. What I meant to do actually is say doodler dot y plus doodler dot, what is it? Doodler dot s divided by 2. I think that's what it is. No, I just want it to close that. So if this happens, let's see. Let's just kind of do, yeah, okay. My bad. Console.log flag. We get none of these. If this dot x minus doodler, or this dot y minus doodler dot y, or yeah. Let's just console.log this dot y doodler dot y. Undefined, right? I always do this. So we're flagging Cool. Okay. So, it looks good so far, except that we flag every time. It's got to be greater than 0. Oh, my bad. No, it's still not wanting to, okay, we say return true. Let's flag here. Console.log flag. Here we go. We are flagging every time. However, our doodler is not having a force applied to them. So that's the problem. We need to say, did I save it? Yes, okay. If it collides with player, and we're getting all of these nice flags, 21 and 23 for some reason. Yeah, okay. So there, yes, 22, it's constantly flagging, which means it should be returning true, which means we should be applying a force. I always do this. Create vector. This is what frustrates me about Java. In no way would I have known that that was happening. Okay, so obviously we have that working and it's going off into infinity. Well, no, actually, it's just kind of flagging slowly. So platform, we're good. What's nice about this is that only when I drop onto it should it be, oh no, that's odd. Okay, let's try something like this. If it's less than 5, less than 2. It's just doing it every time. It's because every single time there is an actual, no. Okay, there, that's what's up. What I want now is to say, if within here, let's just make this an and doodler dot fill. It's greater than that. There we go. Here. So now we need to say if this dot x is within the range. So we'll say var lower or lx equals this dot x lower x bound no, I just want bound there. Var ly equals this dot no, not ly, my bad. This dot lx equals this dot x plus this dot w. This needs to be leftermost x bound, rightermost x bound. There, cool. One thing I forgot to do is I have to say this dot. Here we will say var db equals this one. We will say there doodler bottom db and we'll say var pt equals this dot y plus 15. No, minus 15. There we go. Platform top. There we go. PT. Okay, cool. If doodler dot location dot x, here we'll just say var x equals doodler.lock.x. Yeah, okay, we'll just say that. If x is let's see. If x is greater than lx, or greater than or equal to lx, and x is less than or equal to, this needs to be r capital X, needs to be less than rx, then we will say return true. Here we go. That should do it. Okay, so we have this, and it's kind of odd, but so it has to be greater than 0. But I don't really understand. We're kind of going through them. Yeah, we're kind of just going through them. One thing I'd like to do is say minus 30 when we apply the force. I don't think we need to multiply, because I think what's happening is that we are multiplying it by 0.8 there. Whoa. Okay. Let's have this back down. There we go. Doodle Jump. No. Okay, Doodle Jump. We want this one to be Doodler. Oh, Doodler here. -5 or something. -5. That should be good. Okay, it isn't completely touching the platform itself, and I'd like it to. The reason for that seems to be passing the doodler. We add the x. Okay, that's even more. Let's just pass in the y of the doodler. That's good. Well, no, let's adjust the frame rate and actually see if it... That's very odd. Why does it do it like that? Huh, that's very odd. We're saying... It's got to be greater than 0. That's the... Let's delete this part. Oop. Or not delete it, but... Oh gosh, why did I... Yes, there we go. Yeah, okay. So, this doesn't seem to be... Whoa! It's funny. If... Let's just kind of do this. Instead of having that, we will just say PT must be less than dB. Yeah, let's just try that. Oh goodness, what happened there? PT is less than dB, meaning the platform top must be less than dB. How you doing, Kentrder? Having a good time? How you doing? Nice to see you joining. I'm struggling a little bit because it doesn't seem to... I don't know, it seems that I get launched. So right there is good. But only if I should only be going... should be going through it. Let's put a point at, let's say, stroke weight 255. There we go. Still playing block game? I am not. Let's see. DB. Just pointing at. Oh wait, no. Yeah. Doodle bottom. Point DB. DB. Oh gosh. Doodler bottom. Right. Okay. Let's do one at doodler.lock.x and DB. Whoa. Oh, stroke weight, right. Stroke 255. Stroke weight needs to be more like 10. So that's where it is. Let's make the stroke red. FF. Oh. Why is this happening? It's not being drawn then? I don't understand why that was happening. 1 second, I'll be right back. So let's do this now. Let's get this under control. Doodler dot s divided by 2. There we go. So that's that, only it's not wanting to touch it every time. There we go. Cool. So that is the doodler's bottom. Let's not have this drawing here. Let's have it drawing at this dot x pt dot pt, yeah. So platform top is too high. Okay. So it was a platform top which was having trouble. What I need is if it, you see, because now it could strike 2 at once, meaning, what does that mean? No, it doesn't mean anything. I thought it would mean something. So that's fine for now. No, why is it still going up? Gosh. No, stop going up. I don't understand why it continues to go up. PT has to be less than dB. That's what has to happen. And the velocity has to be greater than 0. Oh, my bad. And see, here's where just the math.abs is nice. So so dB has to be see, so why not why is it not doing that? Oh, right, because I don't have the radius. So we'll check that in a little bit. So dB has to be the certain point, which, yeah, let's just do math.abs. Which really it should be that minus that. It's less than 5 or something. Nope. Oh, yeah, okay, right. Forgot. No, we're still floating upward. Okay, here's the problem here now. We need a var collided equals false. And not collided. So only if it hasn't collided already. Collided equals true. There we go. Why did it decide to jump through these? Why is it doing this now? Let's go here. No, we still get that odd, that extremely odd, it's not that odd, to be quite honest, but it's just weird. Collided didn't seem to do a thing at all. My bad. And that was because we're doing it by frame, so it's just kind of weird. Let's do this. Let's go back to here. X. Let's draw a point. LX or PT or yes. Okay. LX. We'll just do a line at LX, comma PT, comma Y or RX, comma PT. There we go. Okay, here. I'm just gonna do this. So that's working. It's just never... some reason it's saying that the Y is less than 5. I guess that is because... So if we take PT, if PT minus dB... Oh, okay. We do have to do math.abs. Let's just wrap this up in a math.abs. So I never realized that caused that behavior. That's good to know. Oh, there. So weird how it's acting. That's very odd. Oh, okay. What needs to happen is we need to say we need a jump. We actually do need a jump. Doodler dot jump doodler dot prototype dot jump equals function. So when we say jump, we just want to jump a little bit. We don't need to pass a vector. This dot vel dot molt 0. And then this dot apply force 0, -10. So that's what it needs to be. Pretty sure. Oh. Okay. This dot vel dot y times equals 0. That's what it needs to be. Give me there. I need to create the vector. Create vector. I'll get this someday. There we go. Now every time it's... Yes, that's what I was going for. Let's make it more like 15. That's a tad much. Let's make it more like 12. Whoa. Okay, this needs to be completely changed. When we create it, we are going to make it height over 2. There. There we go. There we go. Okay, I don't know where it went. Cool. What I need to do is have, because, okay, so if we have doodler, I'd like it to be a line that it actually intercepts. So, Rx, so if Rx, we get the X, draw the line. Let's draw a line at X plus doodler dot S over 2, and then plus doodler dot S over 2. This needs to be subtracted, I think. Oh, doodler, there we go. So it isn't drawing anything. Oh, that's because we were saying doodler dot lock dot y. Here. db. There, nope, okay. db needs to be working. Oh, let's just keep X. No? Doodler.lock.x. Doodler. No. No. Doodler.s. Doodler.s. X. db. Oh, that's because we're not even. Oh gosh. Why is this such a struggle for me right now? Let's just copy and paste this, really. That's all I need. Oh, gosh. There we go. There, okay. So, we need to ask if, we need PLX and PRX, platform rightmost bound, platform leftmost bound. I'll get better at this someday. Oh, nope, there, okay. And we need these things. Okay, let's do this. Let's do that. Var DLX equals, say doodler. I'm just gonna use this. Minus doodler dot S over 2. So that's the left. I don't know why this happens. And we need to add DRX. Let's type this out. Doodler leftmost X bound. Doodler rightmost X bound. Cool. So if DLX is like this, or, and we need to check on the right. I think this is more calculations than it needs to be. No, I think it's actually fine. So now on the edge should, cool. This looks good. Now we just need to translate with yes, okay, so the collision is good. Within here we need to say if it collides with player, we're good on that. We need a doodler Y. No. We need to be translating. Whenever we draw, we need to be translating by the doodler's or the player's location. Player.translate, not necessarily on the x-axis, so translate none on the x-axis and none on the y. Let's just try that. Nope. Oh. Translate. Oh, my bad. I just want to do translate. So that's translating none. It's gonna make this game laggy, so I may just lower the frame rate. Change it to 30. But we need to be translating to the player location Y. Oh, this is so odd. Let's draw the player after we draw all the platforms. Oh wait, no, we need to update, I think. And then we need to translate and then draw. Okay. Maybe we need to draw and then translate. I'm gonna increase the frame rate back to 60. Maybe we draw the player. And then we update. No, I think maybe we translate and then we draw the player afterward. Oh. See, I want player to be in the middle. Need to draw this after. So player.draw is always staying. It's very odd. It's like constantly saying. So if we do this, I think it's because, what if I did that? That looks a little bit more like it. Really doesn't actually. Yeah, let's do push matrix, pop matrix. So what I want to do, I want to draw the player. I did make it. Thanks for noticing. Okay, so that's happening. If we do this, or is push see push pop. Okay, so yeah, this is very odd. See, I want the player to be in the center of the screen. But then I'm just kind of... Did you use Sony Vegas? I only used Sony Vegas, not After Effects. I don't have enough money for After Effects. So I guess really what we need to do... See, so much nicer like this. Oh, didn't mean that. So what is it doing? It's just not... Yeah, let's not worry about the translations and everything. We'll do is we will say var altitude, which is score, set altitude equal to 0, altitude equals 0. We will say translate 0 comma altitude, oh my bad. And when we see, because now I've thought of this completely wrong. That's why I wanted to do the different different doodlers and everything. Okay. What happened here? Oh. What? Oh, okay, that needs to be just 0, I guess. Altitude never increases, but if they ever, like, their top altitude needs to be accounted for. Okay, whenever they jump, we need to say altitude plus equals 50 or something. Or the distance that they hop. I'm not sure what it is. Let's just try this. Oh goodness. Oh, right, because we're saying jump every time. No, that's not it. It's not quite it. If their Y... how could we do this? We do need to translate it. No, we... this is difficult. X, Y, we'll just do altitude. Oh, what's up? How you doing, Sean? You spooked me a tad. Uh-huh. Y position? I think I'm just gonna change everything to an altitude, because altitude will, you know, do your score and everything. So if I make it like, instead of saying rect at this dot y, it needs to be at this dot altitude, or okay, so this dot y, and then we need to say player dot altitude, really. Oh gosh. This is where it gets super confusing. We draw it. Don't necessarily need player. Yeah, let's delete this. Draw, we need an altitude within the draw function. Do you mean why? Yeah. Like whenever it increases, I did try to translate it, but it was funky the way it was translating, and I was just like, whatever. If we have a this.y, let's say this block is at 50 or something. Then let's say we have a block at no, because an altitude needs to be, the altitude will increase. That's the struggle with this, I guess. So when we give it the altitude, we want to subtract the screen's height, really. So this dot y, this really should be negative this dot y. No, it shouldn't be negative this dot y. It should be actually this dot y. This dot altitude, just say, yeah. I'll change this to a altitude a yeah, okay, that's good. We have an error. This a is not defined. A doodler needs an altitude. A oh, didn't mean to do that. There, okay. So in here, we're just saying width over 2. But really, when we apply a force, okay. So whenever we hit something, we have an A. We'll make this dot max altitude equals 0 or A. Max altitude. Okay. So if this dot A is greater than max, here we'll just say this dot max A plus equals this dot A greater than, or this dot lock dot A. It's actually Y. I was thinking in A terms of A. So if the max A is greater than, and this needs to be in the function, the update function. So there, max A equals the locations Y, whether it's greater than this dot max A. If it is greater than it, we set it to this dot lock dot Y, this dot max A. So what happens when you do no planning? Altitude is not defined. Translate by altitude, right? Okay. There, okay, so I'm going to console.log max A. Max A. Max A is not defined. This dot max A. So 33, right? Because that makes sense. Cool. So the maximum is good. It's just not moving. So, platform. This is good, this is good, this is good. No, this isn't working now. This wouldn't work because of the way the screen happens. The y can't, or the vector, here, okay. Apply force plus 12, gravity needs to be, added to the negatives there. So what does that change? Nope, nothing, okay. So nothing's moving, which is making me nervous. We need to say, I don't think yours would work. I was thinking about it and I was like, hey. Are you coding it? I think you should try it. Let's see, okay. Doodler bottom, the y plus the s. Actually, it should be minus the s now. This can't be this dot a anymore. This has to be the relative a, the screen a. So I need to check if it's on the screen. If on screen, we need to check. If this dot a, or if, yes, this dot a, it relative to altitude, it needs to be on screen. Oh gosh. Let's do a math.abs, this dot a minus altitude is less than height divided by 2. There we go. And then we will say this dot a minus altitude. dB is not defined. Collides with dB. Where is dB? Did I accidentally delete something? Oh, what did I do? PT equals this dot a. Oh snap, I messed something up. Oh goodness. Okay. Oh wait, no, let's copy this again. Control Y, there we go. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to Control Z until I get back to where I was because I can't remember. Okay, there. There, okay. I accidentally deleted that. For whatever reason. That needs to happen, that needs to happen. There we go. 300 is maximum altitude. Let's actually see if this painting console.log flag. It's never painting. So the altitude should be right. Okay. Why is less than the height? Alrighty, peace. So that should be that. No, what in no. I'm not exactly sure what is wrong with this at this point. We give it the height. When we draw it, it needs to be. Let's try height. No, it still doesn't flag. This dot a minus altitude. We need to do is console that. This dot a minus altitude. Let's try that. Not a number. Altitude is not a number. Doodle jump. Player dot should be a, right? No? Player dot max a, right? No, we want a location. lock.y there. Whoa. Okay, so for some reason it's wanting to just kind of leave us. Let's change this. Actually, we'll keep logging that. No, save this one there. There. Okay. So now that's happening. Okay, and it seems to work like that. It should be less than height. There. So now this makes more sense. But the player's altitude is just kind of going off to infinity. Max A makes sense. Yeah, okay, we'll keep that. Width over 2, when we jump, we apply the force. This dot y, here, let's console.log this dot max A, this dot location.y. So, Oh. So for some reason, when we subtract gravity, we simply, here, I think what needs to happen now is we need to say this dot A minus altitude. See, because it should be falling. So this needs to be subtracted from. Oh, you know what? I think it needs to be altitude minus this dot A. Let's try that. Yes. That's what's up. Cool. So that is actually working. Don't seem to be drawing this correctly, but we will try again in a little bit. So the doodler's bottom needs to subtract by its S. Now, let's, instead of logging, where are we logging? 19. Here's where we're logging. There we go. We'll say point, actually, pt, or this dot x pt. So yes. Okay, we need an update. Platform.prototype.update equals function altitude, and we need to say, instead of because A is just the altitude. How would we draw such a way? The platform top really isn't on here. I don't think I need to be drawing to the screen like that. Let's log a little bit. Let's log a little bit differently. Height over 2. This should be the top portion, but I really just kind of want, oh, where'd my dots go? My dots left. Did I accidentally want that dot again? Point this dot x pt. I always do that. So yeah, that's just the top, which means the altitude is incorrect. When we say altitude, oh right, because we're drawing. No. Doodler. You know what? We're not gonna worry about the points. When we say this, I just want their height to be like here. So that's good, I think. This is fine. This needs to be greater than. Yay! Nope. So what am I hitting now? I think I'm hitting this one. Yes. So it's reversed. If I go here, yes, it's just kind of reflected weirdly. No, because what am I bouncing on at the moment? It needs to be kind of like reflected. Oh goodness. Let's try minus altitude. No, we're gonna keep it like this for now. You know what I'm gonna do is, instead of making it a noise function, let's simply say var x equals I times I. What does it need to be? Let's do this. Let's add it every once in a while. We'll say var x equals I. I want it to be like stepping stones, kind of. Map I from 0,3 to 20 width over to width minus 20. Oh, didn't mean to do that. We'll say if yeah, okay. If random is greater than 0.7. There we go. If I go here, we fall off. So right now, I'm bouncing on this one. Oh, it needs to be relative to, okay, so that makes sense. All we're doing, okay, if I go over here, oh, no, give me that, nope, there. Okay, so I fell. What am I bouncing on this one? There we go. Right now I'm bouncing on this one. Okay. Altitude minus A minus, or after all of that, we need to subtract or add, I'm not exactly sure. width or height over 2. No, I think we need to add it. Plus. Nope. Okay, so we're getting there. So when we do this, oh, this needs to be height. Oh. There we go. Nice. Okay. So, let's keep with this. Let's go back to the way we were doing it, like this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Uncomment this. Oh. There. No, that didn't want to do anything. Oh, see, what's up with that? I think it's because our velocity is a tad too high. No. Huh, that's odd. So maybe it's... I don't exactly know. We say platform. When we say platform, maybe this needs to be less than 10. And PT must be greater than, or it has to be less than dB. So those two have to be true. I'm not getting many squares. There we go. Okay, so that made it a little bit better. What we need to do is doodler.vel.y. There. Oh, okay. Doodler.vel.y. Is it because the vel y? Oh, okay. Doodler.vel.y. Doodle is not defined. Doodler. Okay. That needs to be negative. There. Now we don't need this. There we go. Looking good. Okay. So we do that. It's kind of odd though, because we don't actually touch it. We just kind of here, instead of doing this, yeah, we'll just keep it like this, honestly. It looks a little bit weird, but it's a lot of, it's a whole bunch more work if we do it a different way. Let's start this out at, yeah, this should be fine. What if we start at 0? What is that going to change? Okay, that changes the fact that we start at 0. Okay. So if it's less than 0, but it has to be, if player.y minus player.maxA is less than, here, this needs to be reversed. player.maxA needs to go over here. Minus, if that is less than negative width over 2. So now what should happen is that, nope, okay. Let's console.log. I know you guys actually can't see that, didn't realize it. Oh, negative height over 2? My bad. Oh. Why is this positive? Player.maxA player.lock.y. Oh gosh, why is this so difficult? Okay. So which one's increasing like the insane amount? This one is. Okay. Oh, I guess we need to add. Let's comment this. There we go. That's good. Don't need this anymore. So now it's relative to the actual thing itself. So if this dot on screen, or not doodler, this dot on screen equals true, we will say it's true. Else this dot on screen is false. So when it goes under your height, then, and I think all we want to do is say that. There we go. So that's good. So when we loop, I think what we need to do is say it's equal to platforms.length -1, loop until it's still greater than or equal to, subtract. I need to look up array splice, because I seem to get this wrong every single time. Okay. Removed equals splice, and I guess, okay, we'll do this now. So if platform of I dot on screen, we'll do this. There. Else platforms dot splice I1, we deleted out of the array. Delete previous platforms. Cool. Platforms is not defined. Platforms. So there we go. have our platforms. Cool. Now within here, if the max A changes, then we need to check. We need to make more platforms. We need to push more platforms. So let's see. So if max A changes, okay. How should we tell if it's going up? Okay. This is getting difficult now. I don't think we need the update, really. We have a collides with, we have a draw. The maximum A needs to tell us whether to create more or not. Let's create a whole bunch. Height times 2. Let's just create a whole bunch. Oh gosh. We can't get up. That's a problem. Let's see. Let's make it like plus 20. Okay, cool. So that's on screen. Is a splice working? No, it's not. On screen equals false if the doodle is on screen. Where's the platforms of I dot on screen, else we splice it. We should delete it. So if this is correct, then we're good. Else on screen equals false. We need altitude. This dot A minus altitude is less than height. So this dot A minus altitude is less than height. Here we'll do console.log flag. So a few were deleted. And that's possibly because they were at the top. It's possibly that the tops, it needs to be greater than. Let's try this. Okay, well, all of them died. Altitude, this dot A, altitude minus this dot A. There we go. Okay, 300. It's gotta be less than height then. There. So the ones at the top should be fine. As we go, we should see some flags. We get none. So this dot altitude, here, let's change this back. That, let's go like this. So the ones at the top are saying 0, saying negative. I guess it's because we're looping through it backward. There we go. Okay, yes. I think it should be height over 2. I apologize for background noise. There we go. Okay. This needs to be less than, I think. I did see a flag. Awesome. I'm seeing flags. Let's stop Let's stop console logging. And it deletes. Hooray. So that's about all. Except I need. There we go. There we go. I'm liking that. Cool. Doodler. Okay, whenever we splice, we need to add to it. So, we need to add to the, I guess we'll just say player.maxA. No. Whenever we'll say, platforms.push, new platform, we'll just do random on the X. We'll just do 5, or like 50. I'll just do width over 2. Height would be player.maxA plus height. I'm going for it. 55 and color. So I'd like to add a random color, but I don't know. What's wrong with this? There we go. There we go. So that's where it starts doing the height. And we get this never-ending, how would you call it? This endless stream of boxes. We will say, whenever we splice it, we will get the noise. Noise of player.maxA times width, and then maxa plus height. So each time this happens, we're saying, okay, neat, cool, cool. We will also say max a comma frame count, just to make it that much more random. We have a lot. As we go, we will say if random is greater than 0.9. So slowly we start removing all of them. So when we do this, doing that, I want to do x plus equals 30. There, nope, nope, come on, give me, okay, there we go. Nice. And we can't reach it. X plus equals, it needs to be 20. Same time, that's like 100 of them. So we start off, and for some reason I can't collide with that one. That is very odd. Whoa. Oh, right. Okay. Plus 7.9. So we have a 90% chance of them re-establishing. There we go. And then it gets harder. Gets a little bit harder. No, come on. Give me... Why can't I hop on that one? Okay. That's why. I think as we go... Because I'm not exactly sure. I think we just need to jump higher. There. I'd say this is pretty good. Cool. Slowly start deleting themselves, and it gets more difficult. And I think as time goes on, or if max A doesn't change, yes, okay. So if it stays the same, then we need to, oh yeah, right there. Okay, so that's our problem. So if every time we jump, I want to make sure that if max A is like having trouble getting up, let's console.log max A within update or within jump. This console.log this.max A. Okay, so we're getting some good max A's. Okay, here. So this dot prev max A equals A previous max altitude, and we will say this dot max A, or this dot pre-max A. Pre-max A equals this dot max A. My bad. So if this dot pre-max A equals this dot max A, then we will increment the jumping. This dot jump equals, or this dot force equals 12. Okay, yeah, I needed that, actually. Let's wrap these in brackets. There. Else force equals 12. This dot force, this dot force, increment it equals the same thing over and over again. Oh wait, no. Okay. Nope. If this happens, you say so how would we do? I guess we'd have to do console.log this dot pre-max A, this dot max. Oh. We're setting it to undefined. That needs to be lowercase m. It needs to be lowercase m. Let's try it now. There. Oh gosh. So what's wrong with this now? Is it lagging sometimes? So at the start, it's really... There we go. Okay, so I'm pretty sure yes. So eventually you're able to do it. I think it's lagging. 'Cause sometimes I just can't. This dot jump, we need to set the y velocity equal to 0. There we go. And we will say, oh, that's why. Right, okay. So, I don't know how I died there. I wasn't paying attention. So, this dot force, there. This dot force equals, constrain this dot force from between 12 to to like 16, something like that. I don't know exactly the amounts. Equals, here we'll do this dot force plus, or actually no, this needs to be force equals force plus 1 constrained. So there we go. Let's log force actually. Console.log force. This dot force, right. There, 12, 13, 12, 13, 12, 13, 12, 13. Yeah, we never really, okay, that time it, 13, 12, okay, what if I just do this? There we go, okay. So that's what it is. That looks good. You can get a little bit of a higher jump just in case it's needed. There we go. So that should be good. Pretty sure that's good. Let's actually say we need to draw the score. This should be within a method. Function handle platforms. There. Then here. Excuse me. Say this. I'm just gonna put that there. There we go. Cool. So, this should be good. Yep. I think that is good. I'm enjoying playing it. Actually, no. Draw a score. So text, we'll say text size. Text size 20. I'll put this here. No. My bad. Goodness. I feel like hiccuping. I'm like having trouble not dying. Text align right. We will say text and what is it in Doodle Jump? It's just a number, I guess. Text will be player.max a at the height of at 50 50. That's what I'm doing. Oh, right. Oh, okay, my bad. Left. Dot to fixed 0. There we go. It's left aligned. We're good. I don't know why this stroke here. Fill 255. No stroke. There we go. Looking good. There we go. This is nice. It's a lot like the game itself. At least it looks like it. Let's actually change this to more like 40. Should be good. There. Yeah, that's a bit better. There. Since I have time and I have the will to do it, and since we have no enemies, I'll leave enemies up to you guys because, you know what? Let's create enemies. If that happens, then that happens. Else, you can't touch the enemy at all. Platforms. No, let's not create enemies. I was gonna create enemies, but not going to. It's a good idea, but I don't think so for now. I'll allow you guys to do it. This should be pretty simple. For some reason, we had a lot of them in a row, like this. So, yeah, I'm thinking this is looking good. Rip. 8,000. Yep. Cool. Neat. I'm liking this. It took a while to fall, but I have the works for enemies. Yeah, let's just do it. Doodler dot prototype dot check collision. Doodler. Okay. If here we'll say var d equals dist doodler dot location dot y doodler dot lock dot x. In between that and what? This dot, yeah, okay. Lock dot x, this dot lock dot y. So if d is less than this dot s plus doodler dot s, then they've collided. Turn true. Oh snap! Right, equals function. I'm just going to say end game. So if that happens, then we've died. What I need to do now is say else platforms dot push new doodler. Need to give it an x, an a, which will be this x. Here we'll say var x equals that. Var y equals, just put x in for this, x in for this. This will be y, y, y. Then we have what? Enemy, true. Then we have a size, which will be 50, and then a color, should be red, or I want it to be a random color. F. This be yellow, right? Don't want yellow. Let's make them whatever color this produces. Missing this. Okay. Okay. And you just oh snap. So you just can't touch them. Or actually, yeah. So we give it okay. Here console.log flag. Got 3 already. Wow. Okay, and broken it. There we go. 5. Come on, get up there. Dang it, why is this happening like this? Do we have 2? Nice. Okay. Oh, wait, no. We have a draw function for the doodler. We have a draw. Should be drawing it, right? Let's flag its x, y, yeah. Whoa. For some reason, they're crazy high. Oh, not that high. No, they aren't that high. I was just thinking. Here, say dot to fixed 0 to fixed 0. That should make it easier to read. At 1300, since we hit 1309, oh, we've already passed it. So it's just not drawing now. Oh, is this why? If not enemy. Here, if enemy, we're gonna say something like this. Else. We'll do this. So just say this dot lock dot x plus equals this dot speed. And then we'll say this dot lock dot x mod equals this dot or just width. Enemy is not defined. If this is an enemy, here we go. So at 15, no, because now. Here, let's not do anything. Do we do say it's true that it's an enemy? Stay true to its altitude. Oh, we don't really have an update function, do we? Console.log flag. Okay, yeah, we never log it. Check collision. If this is an enemy, I'm gonna log. So we aren't yet flagging. There. We have never flagged. If it's an enemy, here, doodler will have this dot on screen equals true, and we'll have the same draw function for this. Oh, my bad. If it's an enemy, then we will go for this. But we don't seem to be calling that ever. Like, I don't think we ever call a, oh, okay, flag, yes, altitude is not defined. Altitude, there we go. The only time we use it, I guess, is because, okay, collides with. Okay. Okay, so we had one appear there. For some reason, they're just kind of glitching out. Okay. This is good so far, kind of. So for some reason we only seem to be oh wait, no. Handle them. So we push the new platform, we push a new doodler. Now, why does the doodler not... We don't call an update, which is fine. The only thing we say is draw. So... Okay, we had that. For some reason it had 2. Wow, that was fast. So when we're logging it, the only time we're doing it is if it's on screen. Oh, it's because this dot lock dot y. My bad. That's why. Need to change all of these to this. This needs to change that. Oh gosh. So something's wrong with this. That is no longer on screen. Okay. Cool. if I just kind of jump right in the middle of these. See, so what's wrong with this now? Else. Right, so that's why. There we go. When we check the collision, we're doing this correctly, I hope. If D is less than that, then we end the game. So, only Sony Vegas. You're correct. Only Sony Vegas. There. Say. Oh, we don't want that. We actually just want ellipse, like so. There. But we want this dot lock dot y. Oh, but we need to do altitude minus. There. Here we go. So that's that. And we died. Oh, no. No. So let's just flag. Let's console flag. Can you make a fidget spinner game? Oh gosh. Why do I find that so funny? We have this flagging every time. How would I make such a game? I don't know if I could compete with the craze of the fidget spinners. Like, what will that make me see? I've never messed with a fidget spinner. I've yet to spin a fidget spinner. So that deletes it for some reason. That's odd. That's very odd. Maybe it's because we pass it and don't necessarily... there. Here we go. So can we go past it now? Yes, then it deletes. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's a lot of... okay, yeah, and they delete each other. So right now we're just changing them all to... Don't really want to do that. Oh, no, I wanted this. No, why did it? Chill out there. Come on, okay. There we go. So, this is never... we're drawing it, we're never doing that, though. Okay. They're increasing for some reason. I don't understand why it's increasing. We'll log this first, real quick. Okay, 840, 171, 240. Oh, no? Ah, wow. X, Y. There. No, not that. X, Y. Let's just try this. There we go. Let's console.log D. D. Jonas and I played Keemstar's fidget game. All we got was a like on our tweet. Wait, you played it? What? Wait, what? Ow. I died for some reason. Was it not being logged? And we hit it. So we say flag whenever we die. So why is this? 600. Oh, what? There. No, if I could just stop. Okay. Okay, let me. No, get back down. Okay, so it's greater. We're only 600 pixels off apparently. Here's one. Whoa, that's laggy. Oh, it's logging so much. Okay, here. Let's go back to this. Look it up on your app store. I don't have the app store. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is gonna be a difficult jump. Here. Why does it do that to me? No. There. So that. Oh. I think it needs to be over 2. Over 2. Over 2. There. Let's try that. So if you touch it, you're done. Apparently. Oh, okay. Well, I couldn't tell. What? Something is very wrong with this. Here, let's keep this. Let's see. We have the max altitude and everything. Let's compare console.log doodler.log.y doodler this.log.y. So the doodler's Y is changing. Is it? Huh. Yay, Doodle Jump's kind of late right now. I'll make sure I watch this later on. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, what in the world? Doodler. So the doodler's Y is coming to get. You know what? I've got the basics. No, I've got to finish this really. Oh no, it's not. It's not having trouble, it seems. I think we're just drawing it incorrectly. Altitude. Oh, what? If we're halfway on the screen, it should be halfway on the screen. Oh, it's right there. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, we need to be drawing it. How did we draw it here? Yes, okay. There we go. Here we go. We were just kind of drawing it incorrectly. And I touched it. And what I need to do now is say console.log, I'll stop the logging. D is less than those, and doodler.s is less than this.s. So if if only it hits on the underside. Else, oh, no. Okay. We'll say if this happens, doodler.s. Okay, if that happens, then we're going to say that this, or if this happens, then we'll end the game. Return false. Else, turn true. There we go. Okay, let's try this. Okay, we touched it, but this .s. What was this .s? Oh, my bad. This .lock.y. Doodler.log. I don't know why I had that like that. Guess I just wasn't thinking. Let's go like this. Let's go like this, 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 this. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Awesome. We can touch them, but if we hit them from the underside, then we die. Okay, so can I check if it's an instance of player.jump if platforms of I dot instance of doodler, then we want to splice this. There we go. And really, I only want a random chance to, if random is greater than 0.5, so some of them get deleted. Here we go. Let's try it. Let's play this. Or if it's an instance of doodler. No. Okay. Let's just keep it like this. Oh, didn't do that. I died. There we go. And they die. And I think we're good. Let's do points. Var points. Points equals 0. You'll say, if it's an instance of doodler, we say points plus equals something like 100. There we go. And then in here, we will say toFix plus points. There we go. Oh, whoa. Draw, if it collides with that. Okay. Why is it already 12,000? Why is it already 3,000? Plus points. Let's delete the oh, here. Right, that's why. There we go. 300. And then here is where we will do plus 100. Here we go. Let's try this. Okay. Right now we're at 17, 18, 19. Yes, it worked. That's all I got. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna go to bed. If you did enjoy, tune in for the next one. I'll see you guys later. Peace, peace.